Welcome back to the Rainbow Six Siege Masterclass. Today I'm going to teach you how to set up every single bomb site on Emerald Plains. Let's get into it. We're going to start off with administration as the first site. We're going to close off the single outside breach. Once that's done, we're going to come over and open feet holes on the bottom of this wall and then reinforce the other two. And we're going to want a rotation between the sites. Once that's done, we're going to want to blow out pretty much all of these chairs as they do get in the way. Once that's done, we're going to want to barricade or castle this window. Then we're going to want head holes on the left side between the sites and then reinforce the other two. Once that's done, we're going to reinforce this single wall. Once you've done that, you're going to want a rotation into the corner. Make sure it is a crouch rotation and then reinforce just this wall. Once that's done, we're going to leave this soft so your guys that are playing in and around this area can spray onto the stairs if they need to. Now, for these two dividing walls and the hatch, we're going to open it up, but not quite normal. So with these dividers, they are quite unique in the fact that if you blow out from this corner to this corner and everything in between, it removes them. Don't worry, we do want this one removed. But to create feet holes in these two dividers, we want to leave a little bit in the corner. Like so, just so it's touching so it doesn't delete out the entire divider. And the same on this side. Just enough in one corner. Does take a little bit of getting used to, so be careful. Now we're going to want feet holes into the vault. Once that's done, we're going to reinforce the vault walls to the outside. Once that's done, we want to get the final wall from gallery into library, and that will conclude this site's setup. Alright, on to gallery and meeting. We want to start off by running all the way out of gallery and meeting to get the single wall facing the outside, so any roamers have at least a little bit more time, or this wastes some enemy utility and time getting it open. Now we want to come straight back into meeting and reinforce this double wall. Alright, next you want to barricade the window. Block those lines of sight for library. And we're also going to want to get rid of all the chairs on the table again. Alright, once that's done, we're going to want to have a rotation between the two sites. Wonderful. And then we're going to want to reinforce this single wall. And only one of these walls, and leave the other one soft, no holes in it. Now we're going to want feet holes onto this divider. Like so. Make sure you have a little bit in the corner so it doesn't break. Also going to want the hatch open and feet holes into this. Then we're going to want feet holes into the vault. We're going to want to open this divider fully. Like so. We're also going to want to break the glass in the display cases. Once the display case glass has been broken, we want to reinforce this single wall out to library. Once the single wall to library has been reinforced, we want to come in here and reinforce the vault wall. The last wall we're going to want reinforced is once you've reinforced the left side and the middle wall, we're going to want to open up not quite head holes or crouch holes or feet holes, that in between ankle hold. So we can utilize the desk, we can still see the holes, but for them to peek us, it is much more difficult. Make sure these chairs are gone. Now it's personal preference, but you may want to open up this bar so you can use it to peek out, but be aware that you can be seen from the top of the window. Alright, now we're on kitchen. We want to open up a rotation between the pantry and the dining. Go through the rotation and reinforce pantry. Okay, once pantry has been reinforced, we want to come into kitchen and reinforce the double wall going towards fireplace. Once that's been done, we want a rotation in this right corner of the wall. Once the rotation's been opened up, we only want to reinforce the right wall to the bathroom hallway. Once that's been done, we want feet holes across this wall as low as possible. We don't want to open up any more than we have to. Now we want to reinforce only the left-hand side of the dining wall to the statue. And again, we want feet holes on the side as low as possible. Once that's done, we want to head on upstairs. We want to open up feet holes across this wall. In between this divider. On this divider as well. I want to reinforce the kitchen hatch. To open up this divider completely. And then reinforce the vault walls. Now, it's personal choice, but you may want a rotation through this wall also. And either you barricade this window or keep it open, as you can peek out towards where the kitchen door is, but you will need to be aware that this is open, or at least your roamers, whether they want it opened or closed, depending on how you're setting up the site. Now, this is where it becomes 50-50 and your choice. You can also open up this divider completely. And make sure to get rid of that painting, which apparently had magical tricks. Now you can open head holes across this entire wall, and then turn gallery into a giant kill box, making it extremely hard for them to be able to enter it and hold the area for vertical, allowing you to just slip away and play different areas and come from the stairs.
Are secure.
Alright, we're on Bar and Lounge, probably one of the most difficult sites to hold on Emerald Plains, but maybe not so much if you set it up correctly. Now the idea of this is that you have to play a lot of roam, hold around the site a lot, and use the site as a peeking opportunity, so to speak. We want to get this single wall reinforced and open not quite feet holes, not quite crouch holes, not quite head holes on this wall. Like so. So we can utilize the bar and just about use this edge, so to speak. Get rid of this. So we can use this edge to see underneath the wall, peek the door, make it difficult for them to get inside, and peek from the corner of the bomb. Now we want to reinforce this single wall on this side and create a rotation to the other side. Once you've got a rotation that is vaultable, you want to reinforce both of the pool walls to the outside. Alright, once that's done, we do need this open just a little bit more, so it's all the way across. Once that's done, we want to open up the feet hole across this wall and then head holes above. So we can peek from the stairs into the entire bomb site. We have this middle section, which makes them not too comfortable. All of these feet holes, again, to make sure they don't push in and hold this corner. Now, to shut up this jukebox, you actually just have to shoot the left and the right speaker. And goddamn, it's quiet. I wish I'd known that sooner. Now we're going to get both lounge walls reinforced. Once that's done, we want to move over to bathroom, kind of. We just want to open up feet holes into bathroom. Make them more uncomfortable with jumping in and taking this area. Just a little bit. Not too much is super necessary. Now you can open up this desk to make their day even more horrible taking that area. Again, we're trying to make them uncomfortable as possible. Anyone trying to take any of these areas, just like that, so everything's more open so they don't feel comfortable with coming in and using this as cover. I'll remove that corner as well. Gotta save my shotgun shells because we're gonna need them. We're gonna want the same little bit of feet holes on this side. Not too much. We also want to get the single breach here reinforced to the outside. We want to get both of these walls reinforced and electrified or anti-breached, as we do not want them to take this. Alright, once that's done, we want to take our final reinforcement and get the hatch to site. Alright, once that's done, that pretty much concludes everything. Now we want to have a loose hold of upstairs and roam. We want someone playing green so they can't access the piano hallway and shoot us in the back. And we want to hold this area with our life, as this is the vertical to the site for the guy that's playing on green. He has a big job. Maybe you may even want to invest 2 of your players onto this. Guy on green can see all the way through the sites. If needed, you can also open this up a little higher so you get better sight lines. You are able to see all the way out to that door outside, which is fantastic. And that pretty much covers it for Emerald Plains. Thank you for watching. As always, links are in the description. I do offer one-to-one coaching. Have a great day.